The podcast you are listening to of Holmberg's Morning Sickness is brought to you by my friends at Eric's Family Barbecue in Avondale. Meat, mesquite, repeat. Trust me on this one. You've had barbecue before, but you haven't had it this good. Eric's Family Barbecue in Avondale, ericsfamilybbq.com.
When was the last time you had really good Texas-style barbecue? Eric's Family Barbecue, the way it's supposed to taste. Always delicious, never rushed, and prepared to perfection. Eric's Family Barbecue uses only 100% fresh meat, slowly smoked over mesquite wood until it's juicy and delicious. We all know their brisket is the best, but have you tried their pulled pork, pork ribs, or rib tips? Amazing, and their sides are all house-made. Eric's Family Barbecue in Avondale. Meat, mesquite, repeat. Make the trip. You won't be sorry. Go to ericsfamilybbq.com for more information.
A little bit of everything. I do some singing, some dancing, some chatting with the guests, the skits, the monologues, the comedy.
Holmberg's Morning Sickness.
Wonderful comedy.
It really is a lot of fun.
Before we move on to Brett, what do I get Wild America playing for? Before we move on to Brett, who's over at Black Rock Coffee, and is he out there right now? Do you have him on? Yep. Brett, are you there?
I'm here. How
right.
you doing?
Doing quite well. Thank you, Brett. This is good. Brett's out at Black Rock Coffee this morning on Thomas and Pima, and you've got to deal with the Operation Santa Claus thing, which is pretty great. If you bring 10 cans of food down, you're entered in to win a Sanderson Ford or a Sanderson Lincoln. This is great stuff, 2 cars. But Jay Gutentag, Lady J, has emailed in and said, I would drive out there, man, to see Brett and bring food just because. But me signing up or trying to win anything from 5:45 until about 1:30 or 2 in the afternoon will never happen again because Dick is in the background. I stopped doing all your contests while he's in the building. Yep. A lot of people have, man.
A lot of people have.
We're all good, man. Still love for you because it's the Toledo Show, dude.
Yep.
My friends, and I swear to Jesus Christ, win money on all sorts of stuff. You know what their common denominator is, John? They all email and talk to Dick. Swear to Christ. It's all good. I'll still donate.
Boy in the morning show now, or what?
Yeah. Yep. So what we don't know is that behind the scenes, Toledo's risking it all.
Soy Boy allies.
Soy Boy is out there. And then somebody else emailed and said, did I hear Toledo playing pickleball cuckthroat style? Does he do everything in threes? That was from Beerus. That was a good one. Anyway.
Oh, man.
Tell you what, man, my friend Brian's a chill dude. He'll tell you, if Dick is working, he'll win. And he does. It's not a coincidence, man. Think what you want. I know how stuff works. I have a good job, meaning I'm not hard up. Dick's got a vendetta. Bitch about him being a C word, not a cuck.
You got a vendetta, Jay.
Sounds like cuck, but it's not.
All you got to do is fall in line, Jay.
But we all love you. You were gone and everything went south because cuck was in charge. Anyway, man.
Wow.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Jay, this contest is not cuck-related or Toledo involved. You have no fingers on this.
You can say that to Jay. She's not gonna believe it.
You're not touching this.
Sure, John. I'm nowhere near
for
it.
Christ's sake. Now I'm in on it. Now the conspiracy's real. The Dick Toledo Sanderson Ford Operation Santa Cuck is what we call it. Brett, it's a waste of time to be out there. Toledo's already picked a winner, evidently, but anybody else?
I'll see you guys back in a few minutes.
Yeah, just come home because this is ridiculous. But you're out. This is a good thing. Actually, it's a very nice charity, even though Toledo's rigged the contest.
It is. We teamed up with our friends over there at Sanderson Ford and Sanderson Lincoln Mercury and bringing you Operation Santa Claus. They've been doing this for a long time. It's the holidays, for God's sake. So we're doing a canned food drive here. So come on out, bring 10 cans of food, and you can get registered to win a brand new F-150 or a new Lincoln.
Nice.
And again, all you got to do is bring. It's like you were saying earlier. Just clean out the shelves and stuff maybe you don't want.
Yeah.
When you're not liking.
We all have 10 cans of something we don't want.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, also, if you're on because we're right here on Pima and Thomas, right off the 101, so you can't miss us. But if you didn't have time to grab anything, you're on your way to work or whatever, we will take cash donations as well. So no problem. Julie's out here taking names down, so we're going to get you guys in the drawing for that. Plus, I got tickets to Good Guys Car Show, Bullbeat and Ghost, and I have Holmberg's Happy Ending tickets. So It's all going on here at Black Rock Coffee, Thomas and Pima, and we'll be hanging out here till about, 9 o'clock or so.
There you go. Nice job, my friend. Well done. Brett's out there. Go say hi to Brett. Bert will take care of all your needs, and plus, you're giving away ghost tickets and happy endings tickets along with all the stuff that we've got, and you could win a car. This is a good one. I'd hop over there if I was in the area. Just off the 101, Thomas and Pima. Simple stuff. And again, 10 things off your shelf. Before you leave the house this morning, grab 10 of those Progresso, cream of celery. That was a mistake. Shouldn't have bought it. And you give it away. You give it away. That was a bad idea.
Italian wedding soup.
Oh, that actually can be good, but I don't think out of a can.
Whoa.
No,
You don't like that either.
I would love Italian wedding soup if I could get past all the flies.
You put the breadsticks with it, the
Forget
best.
about it. You go to the Olive Garden, get yourself some breadsticks, and dip it into the fly toilet known as Italian wedding soup. It's a fly commode.
That's all I got.
All right, we're done with you. Brett, we'll talk to you later. See ya. Tell you what, man. 3 people I know just won a contest you weren't even running called the Cuck Festival online, man.
Congratulations.
Dick.
This is a contest you won't be winning.
No wonder you don't have any prizes to give away. Dick is handing them all over.
We got this a couple of times. Hey, John, I know you've got a surplus of soup, but you know what, jackass? It makes it not so salty.
Water.
The directions say add a can of water to the soup.
And I'm
Yeah,
and
you
I
eat it
do.
straight out of the
Yeah,
can.
if I eat it straight out of the
So
can, I'm an
salty.
idiot. And I know. And I put in a little less than a gallon of water to water down the salt lick
Still
that is
salty.
Campbell's soup.
Still salty.
It is.
It is
still,
salty.
Good.
It is good. Campbell's soup is good. It's saltier than I recall. I should have gotten the low sodium one, but then I just thought, you know what? I'm going to step it up and get the Super Campbell's good ones, not the basic red can. That's
Like the OG.
The OG is too salty. I can't do salt. It makes me feel terrible.
And then I put saltines in it.
Oh, I crumble up. You know who's got great
Oh, yeah.
soups, and I don't like soups from restaurants because it's a spit festival and everybody knows that. Potbelly. I'm a big one for Potbelly right now. Potbelly soups are great, and I don't eat soup
What's
in
the
restaurants. The baked potato one that's pretty good. You can hide loogies in that like crazy, and they do. I'm eating loads of snot, but at this point, I'm like, you know what? It still tastes good in what I don't know. But if I'm aware of it, it's okay.
Soy Boy Team Unite.
Tell Jay to quit being a bitch. No one cares what that dyke has to say, man. Soy boys forever. Once again, Lady J, you can eat a D.
Impossible.
Well, she would never do that.
Never. Yeah, you're barking up the wrong tree there.
It's against her nature. So there's a fight now between the entire audience defending the Soy Boy Nation. Cuck Nation unite.
Those T-shirts.
Soy Boy Nation is awesome. Anyway, what are you going to do? It's too much salt. That's what the problem is. Everybody's got too much salt. 10 cans right there to Brett, and that's a nice thing. Thank you for Sanderson for letting us be part of this. Give away a Ford and a Lincoln. It's time now for all the news that only Brady knows, brought to you by Griddles and free fish and all sorts, like a garage service of some sort or some sort of, I don't know what the hell else.
Landscaping.
Also, the people who paid for it, Hooters and Bud Light, those wonderful human beings. Bringing you the Brady Report. Hooters is your headquarters for all the action. Stay up to date on your fantasy players. Enjoy a Bud Light draft on special. Who plays tonight?
Atlanta and
Patriots.
New England. Atlanta and New England.
Oh, it's a cruddy game. It's a Super Bowl rematch of people who are no longer on the team except Matt Ryan. So, it's a good betting game. You can start playing around with the bets and see if they're any good. So,
Hey,
I saw a stat on in the NFL, the birds versus the cats. You know,
Okay.
like every time a bird
Is this a
team
girl
plays
study?
a cat team, and
Yeah.
it's 209 to 209. It's a tie across the board. The next square
Cats
up is-
versus birds.
yeah.
Brought to you by Sylvester and Tweety.
yeah, exactly. The Cats v. Birds draw that Brady was so interested
The
in.
next one I think is the Panthers, Atlanta, maybe on the 28th or something like that.
Cat-bird
Could be
matchups.
the big
Could balance it
splitter.
out.
Yeah.
Could be the well. Eventually,
There's
it
11.
has
There
to
were
break.
11 ties too.
Sure, it has to break.
Yeah.
Because it's even. So the next time it happens, we'll have an answer on which one's leaning the other. But then Brady probably, history is our guide. The one after that will tie it up again.
Prop bet.
209 and 209.
Hey, Brady, can you give my landscape company a shout-out since you don't pay me in cash anyway? You can keep the sauce. Just give me the shout-out.
I'd like to thank that guy's landscape company.
Call that guy.
It's called That Guy's Landscape Company. It's good stuff. Top notch. How about a little extra on the side there with some weed eating? What do you say?
Come on.
Throw some pavers in there. We got a deal.
Why don't you build up that little thing around my tree there, make a little parapet wall?
How about we shape up that bougainvillea?
That looks pretty good. Can you carve? That's
Wait a minute, what am I saying? Of
2
course
extra
you
bottles
can.
of sauce and your shout 'em outs on the Brady's Morning Cup.
Doesn't Hoodoo sponsor that?
Come on. I can pull some strings just by interrupting with my free thing.
Griddle. Or Ma and Pa Kettle coming over this weekend to work the griddle?
Not just a griddle, John.
Oh.
The Blaze griddle.
All right. Doesn't mean anything to anybody normal. Good for you. You just made 2 fat guys' heart go faster. Good for you. You're going to kill him. He got himself a Blaze griddle. That means you can cook inside and outside at Brady's house. You're never too far away from eating. I'm going to put my flaming hot Cheetos sweatpants on and go over to Brady's house.
I'm going to get that wheel up with the tickets, and I'm just going to yell in my backyard.
What
Eggs are up!
Which would you rather have your eggs from, Kirby? Kitchen eggs or outside eggs? It's about an 8-foot difference.
What Kirby wants, Kirby gets.
Daddy, I want an egg from the outside and an egg from the inside, and I want to watch you hustle.
Stow it, dingy. I'm a flat top chef. It's nobody's dream but mine.
Get you a bell, too.
I don't even have any prior convictions, but here I am pretending to be a flat top chef.
You know who hates you for having a griddle in your backyard and celebrating it? Everyone who's ever worked at Denny's.
No, why?
Yeah, it is the worst thing. Why would you add that to your home?
Flat top chef.
Oh, you have prior convictions?
No.
Everybody who works at Flat Top is of prior convictions.
No, I want to be a phony teppanyaki.
Do you have seats around it yet? Please
No.
tell me. Oh, come
No.
on. You're wasting it.
There are seats available there,
At the
but
bar.
I haven't bought the bar seats yet.
So there's a place
ever
you could
really
sit. And, well, now they will because you got to do crappy teppanyaki
Now I
thing.
got to take some orders. Yeah, there will be.
He's building a one-man restaurant.
We got indoor cooking, we got outdoor cooking. They are close together. Here's my kitchen, here's my other kitchen.
Same as his bitch barn. His bitch barn is right next to the main TV room. He likes being 3 feet away from the same exact thing. What are you cooking on the griddle this weekend?
Waffles. Breakfast.
Are you going to do
breakfast we're going to do some hash browns.
Man, you know, that stuff you can't do inside at all. That's smart. That's a wise purchase.
Keep it over on the side, maybe some bacon.
I say it's a wise
sausage.
purchase if he'd have purchased it. It's a good gift.
Ding, where's that bell?
Yeah.
Order up.
Tell you, I spent some money on that.
I bet you did. Some. Not all of it.
The key. Good phrasing. I spent some money on it.
I spent some money on it. They asked for a lot more. I spent some of that.
From Crystal Geyser Gardens Griddle Hut.
Crystal Creek is
All right,
the
I know.
company that
You got
installed it.
Oh.
I bought it at Barbecue Island.
Right.
Just let him down the
Bought
path.
it. You buy it from Barbecue Islands. He made a deal at Barbecue Islands. You're good friends with the bar. You're smart. It's good credit. Go over to Barbecue Islands, befriend the owners, hand them some stuff, make some things happen. Next thing you know, you're outside making onion volcanoes.
Dream come true.
It is. It's every man's dream to be a $9 an hour chef in his backyard.
Flip that shrimp tail up on the top of my hat.
Hot diggity. Did you see that, Kirby?
14th time this week, Daddy. It is growing old. Very quickly.
Wearing thin.
I've got the squirt bottle full of sake.
Yeah.
Kirby, open up.
Oh,
I have a feeling that this, in a month, will be a wasted space.
We're going to use the hell out of it that first month, I tell you.
Does Ronnie cook inside while you cook outside?
No, she most of the time, but she does like to grill every once in a while.
I'm saying, like, it's all happening at the same time. You're going to be making eggs outside and hash browns like a lunatic, and then she's going to be inside doing other stuff.
No.
It's all you.
It's
one
either
or the
one
other.
or the other,
Okay,
yeah.
Gotcha. Never a tag team of cooking. I kind of almost want to see. If it wasn't all the way in Gilbert, I might come down and peer at it. But
When I get the chairs up, I'm going to have a live audience. I want you to be...
Zoom it. It's Gilbert. I'm not driving to Gilbert.
Well, we'll zoom it.
Okay. It's like going to Toledo's house. It's just not going to happen. It's too far. You guys should move where the people are. It's better. It's Brady. It's time for you to give us the news. Please, for God's sakes, report.
Good Thursday morning to you, Phoenix. Hello, world.
Hi.
Happy Great American Smokeout.
Oh, this is it, when you
This
stomp
is the
out your
day.
cigarettes. You know, this has worked. This is the one weird
yeah.
campaign that's actually gotten the job done. They've done a nice job of scaring everybody into not smoking and cigarettes.
Vaping.
Oh, well, the big thing they did.
vaping is still-
Vaping's massive. That's not.
Well, it's included in this.
It is now, but it's not really. Their campaign is terrible. The smoking one is great, but the amazing part is the key to the whole thing is making it too expensive. They priced so many possible smokers out of smoking that it dwindled. It wasn't the cancer scare as much as it was $7 to $10 a pack of cigarettes. Maybe I can't do this anymore.
And now they're I forget what a pack's running now. It's over.
Crazy.
Isn't it over $5 or? Is
Oh,
it
at
more than
least,
more than
it's
that.
more than that. It's like $7 or $8
I
at
think it's like
least
7 or 8.
for a pack. The cartons are insane. That's why everybody runs to the reservations to get them.
Yep.
Got a couple of baseless fun facts. The shortest commercial flight in the world is in Scotland. Ready for this? It goes between 2 islands in Orkney, Scotland. Your flight, 90 seconds.
No kidding. A minute and a half.
Yep.
That sounds like something you could just jump over.
I was going to say, because there's no boat that can do that.
So you got to go to the airport 2 hours early. Thank you for flying, stupid air. Watch this. Hey, we're there. Ha ha. I hope you enjoyed your flight.
90-second flight. It takes 2 hours.
Yeah, you get 2 hours before.
Actually,
get your bags after.
They pump out the flights really quick.
Well,
over
I
in
hope
Europe.
no one's packing for this, so there's no baggage on this.
Yeah. But it's amazing how fast they get in Europe on those flights.
Do they still
like
have
the
to
Ryanair and all those?
Do they still have to go through all the garbage with the, flotation devices and all that? 90 seconds. I don't even think you
over water.
Yeah, but you can't.
No, you don't have time.
You can't even get high enough to die in that flight.
They say it beforehand.
They should just boat you over. That's a ferry ride. Oh, I'm not getting on that plane. That picture of that thing?
90 seconds.
Sweet.
That's the finest bird Scotland has to offer, you bastard. Look at that beast.
Highland Air.
Aye, William Wallace Air. You know what it is? Impressive as a story and a complete failure in real life. Just like William Wallace.
Enjoy your freedom!
Watch this. In 1 minute and 30 seconds, we'll be on the other side of this island because you're too lazy to swim. 90 seconds? The runway takes 90 seconds to go down.
The beer that gets the worst overall rating in the world?
Uh-oh. Careful.
Bush.
Natty Light.
Oh, no kidding. Well,
And number 2, Natty Ice.
well, Natty's not. The natural people need to pick it up a little bit.
It sells more
Hey,
that way.
I've never had a problem with Natty. I don't think it's
Really?
great, but if it's there, I'll drink it. There's some I won't, but I don't go out of my way to go grab a case,
I was
but
gonna say.
if it's there, I'll drink it.
The average person burns about 0.19 calories a minute when they're laughing a lot.
Oh.
That comes out to about 17 calories during a standard 90-minute comedy movie.
What a sad life.
Or a third of that if you're watching a Kevin James.
Yeah, well, Kevin James
Ew.
needs to laugh some more. He's got a whole bunch of laugh
They're
to
great
work
crowd.
off.
The fastest thing the human body can do,
This is going to be
Depends
childish.
on who you're asking.
Going to be childish.
scientists at Georgia Tech found
Sneeze.
snapping your fingers.
No kidding. Is it really?
7 milliseconds to snap your fingers.
Yeah.
I've got some pee-pee poo-poo news.
Okay. And
Hello, my friends. It's Brady Bogan, and this is your pee-pee poo-poo news. Here are 5 signs that you're an extreme bathroom planner. I never knew. some of
Planner
these
or
things.
planter?
Planner. Do you ever avoid activities you enjoy because you're worried you'll need to pee?
that's girls.
Yeah, they make ads about that.
45% of men with prostate issues said yes.
They got prostate issue.
When you go on road trips, do you plan your route to make sure you'll have access to a bathroom?
Nope.
40% said yes.
I would assume.
40% with prostate issues?
No.
Again, but I would
This is just
assume
straight up.
everyone knows there's bathrooms along.
Yeah.
If you're
Called
staying
rest
on the
areas.
main road,
Yeah, rest areas.
When you walk into a restaurant you've never seen, you immediately check where the bathroom is. 1 in 5 said yes.
Pretty sure I can find it.
Brady checks. Yeah, I know. I'm not real worried that it's going to be a rush.
I'm not in Costco.
I mean, Jamie Lee Curtis and the Activia people have to worry. Or what is that? Activa, the one that they can't poop, right?
Activia.
Yeah.
They're the ones that
Activia.
check for bathrooms right away when you got a problem.
I've done it a couple of
I thought
times
they-
walking in the restaurant where you walk down the wrong, I thought the bathrooms were over there. No, they're over
I've
this-
walked into the kitchen before.
That happens.
Big deal.
Yeah.
But I've seen you go into the ladies' room because you had to deuce out some pizza so fast it would.
Before you buy tickets to an event, do you check how
You didn't
close
care.
you are to a bathroom?
Oh.
43% have done it.
Kidding. Boy, what's wrong with your sphincter that you can't clench that up a little better?
Mostly peeing, I think.
Well, you have a sphincter for that too, Brady.
Do you ever limit the amount you drink during the day?
We need to.
we have to explain that to you. It's not just your butthole that's a sphincter.
Do you ever limit the amount that you drink?
No. I'm constantly
60% of men with prostate issues.
Yeah. I've sometimes surprised myself. I pee here because I'm, when I'm relaxed and stuff, but I can go 14, 15 hours if I need to and clean out. It's like
that's
crazy.
good.
Like it's a man thing. Guys can do that. Like if we go on a trip, I don't need to pee. I just resign myself to the idea that we're going to be like last night, stabbing, and that's just because he's got so much weight on him. But he's like, I got to go to the bathroom, and you haven't even gone once since we left the apartment. I'm like, no, I'm a grown man. You've had as much to drink as I have. Yeah, I know. And I have a sphincter that I can tighten. It's called Kegel, Mark.
You have a what?
A sphincter.
Brady, there's two.
There's a bunch of them. One in your throat, by the way. Be careful.
I'm sitting
that's
next
right.
to two of them.
He still thinks it's a butthole. Scientifically, I appreciate calling me a sphincter. It's a very useful item.
That's your pee-pee-poo-poo news. No big deal, but this vaccine research facility in Pennsylvania, every once in a while you got to clean out your refrigerator, your freezer. They're cleaning out a freezer over there at the facility. Found a couple of vials of smallpox.
Oops.
Not a big deal.
Not open.
No, it's not open,
Probably
but it's been there
good.
for a couple of years.
Yeah, but it's probably still good that they found it and know it's there.
Sure, you're going to want to keep an eye on your smallpox.
Right?
Yeah.
Governments have argued about whether to keep samples of the virus or to destroy all known copies.
No.
Well, it's eradicated, right?
Well, 1972 pretty much was.
Yeah.
So if we get rid of all the stuff
But
that can't
it's
leak.
now popping.
But how do you get rid of it? You burn it?
I don't know.
I don't either.
That would be my guess.
I would assume so.
Torch it.
I say get rid of all of it.
No, I see.
Who?
No, because we've got the antidote, so we don't need the thing.
Yeah, but what if the recipe changes?
Well, then it's a new thing.
That's
So
what
it doesn't
I'm saying.
matter that you got the
We
old
need
thing.
the old one to see if it works against that.
Nah. Nope. You let the smallpox. It's the same thing when they remember when everybody was a CDC fan. Remember when I was nervous when they said we're bringing Ebola to the United States? They had that guy who had Ebola.
Yeah.
We're flying him to Atlanta to go to the CDC, and I'm like, this is a terrible idea. And all the emails I got were like, it's the CDC, dude. I think they know what they're doing. Boy, has that worm turned. Everybody hates the CDC now. Everybody's all
And
angry.
throw the WHO in there?
Yeah, and now
WHO?
and now it's the WHO and the CDC. Look, they got people in charge. Now Dr. Fauci caused AIDS, and like everybody hates him for
what
everything.
was the latest thing I saw? I don't know if it's true or not, but someone was accusing him of funding research over in China or something.
Sure, he's the worst thing that's ever happened. Just a few years ago, though, when I simply suggested we shouldn't keep Ebola in the United States, keep it in Africa. If some Christian wants to go over there and hug Africans and try to give them Jesus and instead gets Ebola, he stays. Period. That's it. And
Most of the
flying
time they
back.
feed him, John. Not only food, they
Feed 'em
become the
Jesus?
food.
Oh yeah, no, that's fine. If you're going to a cannibal-rich society and you want to introduce Jesus to them, whatever happens there, it's Vegas. Whatever happens in Africa stays in Africa.
That island should be the one story that people tell all those Christians.
Oh, that's North Sentinel Island.
I'm going to go to that island.
I think you should
No
be
human has gone there.
required to go there if you're a Christian missionary. Then we'll be done with them.
If you come back, then I guess your religion is good.
That's part of the sacrifice that happens every year. They elect a couple of people to go over there.
They need to elect.
They're low on stew.
Good. The cannibals would be smart if they did the thing where they're like, we have reconsidered, and we would like to know more about Jesus. Oh, we need about 15 of your best men, preferably a little thick through the thighs.
Why is everyone from the village here?
They got a phone, and they called us up, and they want to know more about Christ. Oh, God, I can't wait to go introduce them to Jesus. Funny thing is, you're probably going to be the one meeting Jesus.
I hope I get drawn.
Thank you so much for coming. Please, come to your pot. I mean room.
I got a letter. They just love white meat.
The fat white ones are the best ones. They bubble and plump when you cook them. Yeah, all the Christians that want to make Africa a Christian-rich nation, you're more than welcome to go. But you're not coming back when you get Ebola. And I remember when that was going on, and everybody was yelling at me that the CDC is like the number one medical this, that, and the other in the world, and they know what they're doing, and I think you can shut up. And like now, everybody's an expert the other way on the CDC. All I was saying was maybe they are, maybe they aren't. You're running the risk of getting Ebola here. Luckily, it didn't spread. But if my neighbor had Ebola and he was the greatest doctor of all time, I'd be like, you got to get out of this cul-de-sac. Worried about what Michael and Troy are bringing in that cul-de-sac. God knows what the hell's floating around my house.
Had a couple of medical studies published. One was a 14-year study on drinking tea and coffee. And the researchers basically found those who drink 2 to 3 cups of coffee or a combination of 3 or 4 coffee and tea, they even doubled it up.
Yeah.
Had a lower risk of dementia and stroke. In fact, 28% lower in stroke and 32% lower in getting dementia later.
And you never drink coffee and tea.
I was going to say, join me on the coffee train,
get you a
Brady.
whole bunch of coffee.
I do. But
you do?
Coffee?
Yeah, like an iced mocha.
You drink milkshakes, Brady.
Yeah, that's not the intent.
No,
the word
I
mocha
try to
is not
keep it.
coffee. It's chocolate.
Yeah, there's coffee in them, and then I'll put a little on.
Because I didn't hear anything else.
He didn't hear a word.
Because
Now I know how your doctor feels.
next
Yeah,
study.
I got a pill for that. Pipe it up, kid. There's coffee in it.
Well, I'm telling you need to drink straight coffee.
I do.
Yeah, no, there's coffee.
I
in
just
that.
poured chocolate on top of it.
All right. I guess that.
I eat salads, mocha salads.
Because of the next study. The reason why I'm saying this.
I just love that dismissal.
Vindication of cheese, butter,
Here
and
we go.
full-fat milk.
That's right.
This study.
Is this fat guy propaganda news?
You tell him, Brady. Here we go, everybody. Welcome back. Bring me back from the dead, Brady. Give me some cheese and some whole milk.
They studied 360,000 people on this over a 30-year period. In the 90s, you remember the Got Milk campaign?
Sure.
In 1970, the average person average American drank about 30 gallons of milk a year. That's down to 18 gallons.
Wow.
And they said basically, according to the Department of Agriculture, just appears that the arc of American beverage consumption could be aware of where the fat has gone. Look at, they drank 30 gallons of whole milk.
Right.
Not 2% skim.
Right.
What has happened in our life on the body fat?
Okay. That has nothing to do with the milk.
Well, they found that, in fact, that the dairy base in
Mocha
on cheese is not the cause of the heart disease.
Now listen to it, Brady. Add more fat to your diet.
Studies have found that limiting saturated fat is not a beneficial guideline. Basically, they're saying the researchers found that certain saturated fatty acids may have specific benefits for some people.
Brady's telling you right now, everybody, eat more fat.
The
The more,
takeaway
the
is,
better.
from personal health perspective, dairy products are at best fine and reasonable things to eat.
Dairy.
And avoiding butter and cheese is less important than once believed.
I don't disagree with that. However, comparing
the low-fat one,
yeah,
they're saying,
but your body doesn't digest fake butter.
yeah.
That's the problem. Fake dairy is not digestible. Your body hangs on
Plus,
to
it's
it.
awful. Margarine?
A lot of it's, well, not even margarine. Like I can't believe it's not butter. And the phony
those.
ones,
Yeah.
they don't. It's proven. But the difference everybody always says is like 30 years ago when we weren't as fat as a nation. What was the difference? We used to drink whole milk and eat like. The difference was we didn't have a cavalcade of snacks all over our house, and we weren't going to Starbucks, Dutch Brothers, for mocha chocolate,
The sugar, yeah.
coffee. We're chugging. If it was straight coffee like it's supposed to be, it's what it is. But they made them milkshakes now, so everybody wants
Chicken the same way.
Everything
if you eat straight
is
up
worse.
chicken or whatever,
Right.
but we cover it because it's bland.
Fat's not terrible for you. It's how much we ingest.
Now listen to it, Brady. Brady said that report was
You got it, Ralphie.
more saturated fat. It's hot garbage to drink that 2%. 2% milk. I'd sooner put my mouth in Toledo's beehole.
Here you go,
I'd
Ralphie.
cuck with Toledo. Have a girl watch. Disgusting.
A
Eat the
researcher-
2%, but skim milk's worse. You're the devil if you drink it. More fat news, Brady.
A researcher in Scotland came up with a prototype device called a dog phone. Lets your dog initiate a video call with you while you're at work
No, it doesn't.
by shaking a toy. She tested it with her own dog several months, and it seemed to work. She said the dog would video call her every once in a while. It did butt dial.
You know what I guarantee you about this story is That lady's hand has no rings on it. She's the Charles Barkley of
And
ladies.
how many
no
of these
rings.
phones are going to sell because
Tons.
the dogs that have separation anxiety?
But they're not calling, shaking a toy, and their phone is activated. They don't know.
Now they can Zoom you.
No, they're not doing that to ask questions. And the last thing you want is your dogs to have access to contacting you. They're going to call all the time.
What is it, boy?
I'm hungry again. No, you're not. You're good. I think I might be. Are you ever home?
And you know what they're going to say? You want to walk?
You should come
Get them
home.
all
Yeah.
amped up. You want a snack?
Yeah, I think so. You should come home. I don't want my dogs calling me.
Look, he knows.
Yeah, Daddy, it's Gordon again. Yeah, look, Yardley's howling, and it's just flat out interrupting my nap.
The tattletaling at your house.
Oh, it'd be nonstop.
Oh, my God.
Okay, Yardley's digging a hole. She's only got one leg. It's funny, but I'm stepping in them and I'm twisting my ankles. We need to just come home immediately and fill these holes. You can't be doing anything important. The radio's on. I hear your show. It's average at best.
We're not sharing the birds.
Hey, Dad, my bird rammed into a window and I ate it. Thanks, Jack. Call me with everything. I had to tell you that.
This 39-year-old...
Jack ate 2 birds, Daddy's lying.
Shut up, Gordon.
This defense attorney in Pittsburgh named Daniel Musing went viral in 2014 for an ad where he claimed he could think like a criminal. This week he admitted in court that he actually is one.
Oh.
The ad he made was pretty ridiculous. He claimed that he knew the legal system inside and out, called laws stupid and arbitrary. He said he can think like a criminal, has lots of street knowledge, and joked that he visits his friends in jail all the time. He won't have to visit them anymore because in 2019 the cops tapped a drug dealer's phone, and the sting operation revealed Daniel was helping them operate a stash house. Prosecutors say he helped distribute between 200 to 900 pounds of marijuana. They also caught him with around $400,000 in drug money.
Whoa.
He pled guilty, took a deal. He'll be sentenced in March. Faces between at least 5 years in prison.
That's not bad.
Not too bad. But if you want to look him up, the commercial's pretty funny.
Some questions. So he just did a spot about being a criminal?
Yeah, like I'm a defense attorney that knows the law
Sure.
and they're stupid. I can get you out of it. I guess he wasn't getting enough clients.
Yeah.
Or he probably represented this guy and he's like, I got a lot of
I want
operations.
my lawyer to, dabble in the arts. Understand what it's like to be on the dark side every once in a while. I got no problem with that. That's it. What's he look like? Well, it shows a bunch of street thugs outside of a very nice sandstone building in the Pennsylvania area. And these guys are getting out of jail, seeing their boys. Yeah, here's some drugs immediately and some money. And a phone.
Thanks, Dan.
Right out of jail. Crimes committed: burglary, home invasion, armed robbery, aggravated.
Thanks, Dan.
Getting everybody off.
So it's showing guys who have committed crimes, gotten out, and they're committing the exact same crimes again now that they're out. Conspiracy.
Thanks, Dan.
He's disguised. That's a great spot. Well, this is fantastic. It's showing the actual criminals doing the crimes.
Your guy's down.
Wow. Doesn't make the spot bad.
That guy's double dipping.
There's a Steelers fan. That's Pennsylvania. Impersonating a police officer who fell for, that hot prostitute getting in a van.
Thanks, Dan.
And this guy getting in trouble for
And the pimp.
solicitations, picking her up, and he got them both out. There he is.
Don't they? America was built on freedom, not on a bunch of people with more money than you telling you what you can and can't do with all their stupid laws. Laws are arbitrary. Hi, my name is Daniel Music.
He's
I'm
right.
a criminal defense attorney based in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and I stand ready, willing, able, and committed to defend you on all manner of criminal charges, including murder, arson, burglary, bank robbery,
He shoots the big one.
and aggravated assault, and possibly even funny throwback crimes such as moonshining or pickpocketing. When you're charged,
I like this guy. It's a shame he's in jail because he's
Speaking
funny.
of,
You
might need to call Daniel.
Uh-oh.
Is Zach Stacy.
Oh, my God.
Fifth rounder.
Did you see this,
Let's
Toledo?
check out Mel Kiper's.
Fifth round, yeah. Take a look at the draft board right here. Zach Stacy, fifth round pick, which means he's just out of the of being able to beat a woman on tape and stay in the league. Because
this is scary.
There's a video of him punching and beating his girlfriend. And, I mean, it makes Ray Rice look like, he's a member of Now.
Good news, they're not together anymore.
Well, she broke up with him. Watch this video. I mean, he tosses her into a television on the wall. Where's the click on the? I think it was the top one. I think you passed it.
I don't think so.
It was the top one.
That's right there. Yeah. The video that's buffering. That's the one you want to stick to. It's going to be an ad. What's going on?
I don't know.
And then I went directly to TMZ.
Yeah, go to TMZ.com.
It's leading the board right now.
It's unreal. And he picks her up and throws her across the room into a television set. And then there's another angle.
Misses her.
Well, there's another angle. Well, the TV, I don't think would have hurt when it fell as much as getting thrown into it did. And then they show another angle, and he throws two haymakers. I mean, huge punches. At, watch her talk. This is brutal. This is. And then he kind of paces
even
around the room a little
scampers,
bit.
The kid
But there's a little boy, like maybe 2 years old, 1 year old. And it's brutal.
Aaron, you want this? Oh, no, that's just one.
It's crazy. And Zach Stacy, he's barely memorable. He was a New York Jet, and I think he played for the Eagles, but I don't remember.
2015.
Well, he takes a swing at her and misses, and then he picks her up again. Watch this. I mean, look at this man-to-woman punch.
Whoa.
Yeah. Zach, please stop. And then that. I mean, it's this dude's going to jail for a long time. Video does not lie. As they tell you in the NFL, the eye in the sky don't lie. Man. You're going to be in jail for a while. That is
ladies, don't hide the remote.
It's not, especially from Zach Stacy.
Yeah.
Fifth-round pick, and Brady made the point that if he was out, because they did that in the story, fifth-round pick, Zach Stacy. If he was like a second-round pick, maybe we'd defend this action because he's still got some legs underneath him. But
kid was 5 months old, according to the story.
He's only 5 months old? Yeah. Well, hopefully he doesn't remember that, but the body never forgets. It is a brutal video. And TMZ's like, take a look at this.
Videos.
And it says something about, like, graphic content. And I'm like, I'm always in for that. That one was tough.
Everybody is.
Your dad would enjoy this one, John, because it's a 10-point
I know you're talking to me. Toledo's in the room.
Yeah. I forgot your name briefly.
Well, I know, but you don't need to say your dad would enjoy this, Toledo. You don't know. Unless it's a speeding
Come
video.
on. I mean.
Toledo, you would enjoy this.
If this is a rocket to the moon.
10-point bucks in Montana. And
my dad would poop.
This is a 10-point buck that jumped through the window of a church.
Oh, sure did.
And
there he is.
He goes up into the choir loft.
What's he doing? Would she say what, the buck?
It's a buck.
Go up there. Don't go up there.
I thought Up's going to jump over
He's going to kill himself.
the balcony.
He's going to commit suicide in that church.
She went through the window in the auditorium.
Yeah, it's trying to figure it. Finally, it does figure out the steps. And don't go after the audio equipment.
Yeah. Got to get more donations for this.
It's a nice size.
Good size buck. Somebody should shoot it. Oh. Is it not deer season inside a church?
Well, I think in that case you can.
Isn't that what Jesus would have wanted?
Yeah. Then he finds.
Yeah.
There he goes.
Yay, the Lord Jesus
Praise
guided
Jesus.
him out. Lord Jesus Christ guided him back to his home where he belongs. Hallelujah. Amen. You guys saw the video virally on the interwebs of our church being infiltrated by the outside wildlife, which is Christ's dream.
Viral. It's a viral video.
And then I swear, that's right. Me and Florence, we saw Jesus' image come to the wall and guide this lovely piece of venison right out the building. Can I get an amen? Amen.
Amen.
Ha, 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 ha.
Pastor Stevens didn't have his bow handy.
No,
Otherwise.
He's a great archer. When he came out, we said, get your bow. We got us some dinners.
I don't have it.
And we tried to fire a bow at it.
It's in the back of my truck.
But Lord Jesus guided that beautiful Bambi right out of our church. It's a beautiful thing to see nature infiltrate inside of here. It's the best thing that's happened in this church in a long time.
It's the only thing that's happened.
Plus, now we can blame him for all the stains on the carpet.
You didn't hear it, but when the deer leaped out of the window, what caused it? The audio background. I think I see Father Johnson coming in.
Oh yeah.
Then the deer found the window.
And you know what all the priests said? I don't want that thing in here. It's too old. It's got its rack. They like them,
Too mature.
Yeah, they're way too mature for being in a church.
We got a couple more radio videos, and yesterday was the Guinness World Records Day.
Yeah.
So we have a couple of records that were set that people did it in celebration of that day. One is a gymnast who does he backflips 19 feet 8 inches.
In the air?
Basically between the bars.
Oh,
so you
distance.
separate it. Yeah.
Oh, I thought he would just hop 20 feet in the air. I'm like,
No,
sign that guy up for the Suns. So he's on the uneven or the parallel bar.
Parallel bar.
Or just
parallel
single bar.
That's record.
That's just a high bar to high bar. Yeah. That's pretty awesome. 20 feet across a room.
Wow.
Next one is a
How do you
pogo
practice
stick.
that? You're going to miss a couple
You're
of
going to
times.
miss a lot.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome. That's neat. I like that one. That's a record, 19 feet?
Yeah. The next one is a guy on a pogo stick. Pogo stick daredevil. He does 5 consecutive jumps over cars, over lorries.
British cabs.
Yeah.
Right there in front of like Wembley or something. Holy cow. That dude's getting some air. That's the record? 5 cabs
I
jumped by a
believe
pogo
so.
stick?
Yeah.
Okay.
I bet Josh has access to a pogo stick like that.
Josh from Action Ride Shop?
I just have a feeling that
I think someone
that's
at
something
Action.
those guys have done.
I think they could do it.
Oh, 100%.
Jump over 5 cars with a pogo stick? Josh, get on that. Action Ride Shop can do
Do
this.
it. Let's set a world record in your parking lot, Josh.
I put my money on Brian.
Which one is Brian?
He's the bearded dude. He's one of the wrenches. His jumps on the bike are pretty impressive.
Really?
Yeah. There's a couple of dudes I rode with that day. They tried to kill me that were like 125-pound men, but like men. Like they were ripped.
Full beards.
Oh, I can't do that. But like a full beard and just like muscle, but they were slight. One was like, I'm vegan. I'm like, all right, I'm John. I'm like, we're just meeting. Why would you tell me that? I don't eat meat. You look like you eat too much of it. I'm like, all right, I'll just get on your bike. And then the dude was just the most amazing rider I've ever seen.
The next one's someone on a dock looking down at a little precious seal.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Totes adorbs, and then a seagull lands. Check out what happens to the seagull.
No, it's going to eat it, right?
Nope. The otter!
Oh, right, an otter came out of nowhere.
Just takes it down.
Drowns it.
I didn't know otters were that way.
I didn't know either.
All things in the ocean eat things.
Yeah.
So, yes, they're all that way. It's not all cartoons and Disney.
I just thought they were into shellfish. I didn't know they liked
if you're low,
poultry.
If they're low on the shellfish.
Yeah.
I'm tired of cracking oysters on my belly. I want a bird.
So boring.
I've heard so much about chicken.
The next one is a girl getting posted.
Okay. She's jogging.
Oh, no!
No!
Right in the baby maker.
She tries to leap over a pole and gets caught on her. Oh, no! I watch a lot of porn, and that has never happened.
Post!
Oh! Why? And it's about a 3.5-foot pole.
Yeah.
She tries to leapfrog it. Stop playing.
You know, the good news is behind her. We located Waldo.
And she hangs up there for a second
Isn't
to try
that
to.
the running of the bulls?
Oh.
Yeah, it might be.
That
man.
tampon.
That's the running of the poles.
That tampon is in her chest.
Oh, man.
Oh, that thing got pushed way up there. Oh, my God. You thought you broke your hymen once. Forget about it, lady. That is brutal.
All right, I got one.
Oh.
Reason to not wear your headset while you're walking.
Oh, no. Guy crossing the street or on his bicycle. Ow, and he just ran over another person standing there.
So the pedestrian has his phones on, and the
this is terrible.
biker just shoulders him.
That's good stuff.
And then I got one more. That
Oh,
was
my
sent
goodness.
to us.
Loaded. Hurry up. The guy throwing. Did he just throw a person at another person? Oh.
Watch this.
It's a street fight.
Oh, nice.
Guy tries to kick him in the head. Kicks over his head. Ends up. Oh, I don't even know how to describe this. Gets into suplex position on accident and then gets body slammed. Boom! That's a fight win right there. That was gorgeous. So the dude tried to kick him in the head. He ducks it.
Yep.
And then somehow or another gets him in piggyback.
Ends up on his back.
And smashes him. That's a nice move. That I have not trained for at Tactical Black yet. I don't know that you
do
can.
that one. Josh, I'm going to need you to throw a kick at me and end up on my back.
Street fighting. Any means necessary. Dude gets on your back, you got ways to crush his body. Oh, my God, that's impressive.
Well, how about the air? He's got him on his back, and he jumps up in the air and lands.
He's got some adrenaline going. He's got a 158-pound kicker on his back. Like, all right, I have to smash this dude. I got to get a little air first.
Did you just kick me, bro?
That dude's been squatting. Powerful quads.
It's my quads. They go crazy. Get ladies pregnant with my quads.
Anyway, there you go. Brady, well done.
There's coffee in it.
I'm going to have coffee and cheese.
Yeah, coffee in it.
Single most dismissive thing.
I drink mochas.
Brett, I need a large ice blackout at Black Rock.
Yeah, is that what they have, the blackouts?
Blackout.
Is that
Blackout.
mocha?
Yeah.
Is that full of mocha?
Hazelnut.
Okay. Yeah,
Iced.
Like he said, full of mocha, though, right?
Remember when Norm Macdonald
There's a little
came in here
milk
and he
in
was
there.
all fat?
Yeah?
And we asked him that, and he said, yeah, I went to the doctor, and he said, he's checking my ears, nose, and throat, and he said, all right, let me take a look up your snout. And he goes, I realized I'd put on too much weight. And I'm like, how'd you do it? And he goes, I had 2 milkshakes a morning. I thought I was drinking coffee. And you tell Brady, that's not good for you, baby.
There's coffee in it. It's called Chocolat with Johnny Depp.
Brett's out there this morning at Black Rock Coffee Bar. Straight coffee, Brady tells you, 15, 16 cups a day. Healthy.
Easy.
Do it.
Is that what it was like?
Also
Tea and coffee. 15,
Tea and
16
coffee.
cups a day, and you won't have dementia.
You could have up to 6 cups.
An hour. Never stop. Black Rock Coffee Bar.
With mocha.
Look, it's 98 cents right now for the classic drip. That's basic straight coffee. That's good stuff.
$3.
Black
Good
Rock
start.
Coffee Bar. Fuel your story. Get it all loaded up and ready to go. And if you bring 10 cans of food down there for Operation Santa Claus, you might win a Sanderson Ford or Sanderson Lincoln. We'll talk to Brett next. There goes your Brady Report, brought to you by Griddles and Hooters. It's 98.
Hey!
Here we go.
98.
You've been listening to Holmberg's Morning Sickness Podcast, brought to you by our friends at Eric's Family Barbecue in Avondale. Meet, mesquite, repeat. Eric'sFamilyBBQ.com.